The year 1979. Halapar, a small village within Kutch. No paved roads, no electricity or water facilities, and no toilets in houses. At one point during that time, an individual who had attained Dadashri's Gnan, who originated from Kutch but lived in Mumbai, Mahatma Damjibai Maru, visited his village Halapar. At that time, he went to a Jain monastery to do darshan of a Jain monk. There, he told the monk about Gnani Purush Dada Bhagwan and his extraordinary Akram Vignan. The monk, who was in search for the path to salvation, was deeply intrigued upon hearing this. He expressed his desire to meet Dadashri and said, "It is not possible for us to walk all the way to Mumbai, but if Dada Bhagwan is able to come here, then we will also receive Gnan." After returning to Mumbai, Damjibai informed Dadashri about this.
I talked to Dada about this, and Dada said, "We will go there. Definitely give the monk a guarantee."
In this manner, after the Janma Jayanti celebration in Ahmedabad, it was decided that Dadashri would go to Kutch with Mahatmas. Janma Jayanti, which involved a grand procession for 2 to 3 hours, followed by the darshan of Dadashri by thousands of Mahatmas. The celebration of Janma Jayanti concluded successfully with a lot of joy and enthusiasm. But the very next day, Dadashri was overcome by jaundice and he became very weak. 2 to 3 packs of IV glucose were administered daily. The doctor advised that Dadashri needed strict bed rest.
Dada's health deteriorated extremely badly. He had extremely bad, what is it called? Jaundice. He got jaundice. In the morning, we told Dada that this doctor has said, "Dada, it would be better if you do not go to give Gnan." Dadashri said, No, we have to go."
The Mahatmas requested Dadashri to cancel the program for now.
So Ketsibai said, "No, we cannot take Dada there. The doctor has said no. The jaundice has reached a bad stage. So we cannot take you there in this condition." And we got a reply from Dada. Dadashri said, "It is fine even if our body collapses, but I am giving you an agna to take me to Halapar."
Dadashri was aware of the importance of the Gnan and the Gnan Vidhi given by him. Gnan Vidhi, the scientific process to attain self-realization. Dadashri used to say, it is when so many circumstances come together that one gets this excellent opportunity for Gnan Vidhi. The Jain monk is currently in Halapar, and once his journey starts, it's uncertain when he could meet Dadashri again. Therefore, Dadashri told everyone, "Our health is perfectly fine. We have given our word to the Jain monk. We cannot break our promise. We will definitely go." In the end, it was decided to go to Halapar as per the previous schedule. A bus was arranged for the Mahatmas, and a matador, a vehicle, was arranged for Dadashri so that he could travel comfortably lying down. But just before the departure, Dadashri's health deteriorated even further.
Dadashri had vomited a lot, and Dadashri was gasping for air. There was water coming out of his eyes and from his nose. I was rubbing his back and crying uncontrollably at the same time. I felt, oh, Dada is vomiting this much. Dada's health is not good. So I began to cry. Then Dada looked over and said, "Sister, don't cry. Nothing will happen to Dada. Nothing will happen to Dada. Nothing will happen to Dada."
Despite this, the journey had started. However, the matador broke down on the way. At that time, Dadashri was shifted from the matador to the bus with Mahatmas.
Dada had jaundice, and his body was in such a bad condition that if you were to put a white sheet of cloth behind his back, and if he leaned back, then the entire sheet would turn yellow.
Even in the bus, Niruma continued to administer packs of IV glucose. Seeing Dadashri's condition, the hearts of Mahatmas were also filled with concern. But even in this state, the sparkle in Dadashri's eyes was a big reassurance for Mahatmas. After traveling through bumpy roads and a challenging journey of 21 hours, somehow, when the bus finally reached Halapur, several of Dadashri's Mahatmas and local villagers were standing along with the Jain monk and eagerly awaiting at the entrance gate of the village to welcome Dadashri. Despite his weakened state, Dadashri stepped out of the bus, respecting their sentiments.
When Dada reached the entrance gate of our village, the Jain monk, who, despite being an ascetic, placed a garland of sandalwood flowers that was the size of Dadashri's body around Dadashri, and he completely laid down on the dirt to bow down to Dadashri.
Witnessing this scene, all the people present were amazed. Even in such a fragile state, Dadashri finally did reach Halapur. But was the Gnan Vidhi conducted successfully for the Jain monk? Stay tuned for the next episode.